Okay, I hope it's filming. Today I'm making a music collection video again before I go to school. Sorry if I keep burping. Excuse me. Um so every few months I'll make a music collection video, and I'm making this one before I start school, which is in a day. Because during the summer I buy music, which even during the school year and breaks and stuff, I'll buy music. And every few months I'll show my music because I like being able to show my updated collection, show what changed, and show the new stuff. And if you want to see how my collection's changed, I've made a couple of these. I started making these last year, I think, and I like making these, but this is my second recording of this, because I was recording a video and someone called, because I record these on my phone. I mean, I have a camera, but I don't know how to transfer that stuff, and I don't know how to edit my videos, so everything that you hear, like a burp, cough, or just seeing this or this, I can't cut that out. Wish I could. But yeah, I was 20 minutes in making a video, and I showed my vinyl, which you see it right here, which I'll probably show it, but I might not pull everything out this time. But if you want to see the stuff getting pulled out, I've showed most of this in my videos before, which I'll probably break it down of each one, but I'm probably not gonna pull like everything out, and if I do, then I guess I do. But yeah, I was halfway into the vinyl. I'll show you where I left off, I guess, but I'm gonna have to start over either way because I don't know how to put the videos together. But I got to right here because I showed these, and then someone called and my video ended, which my phone is on do not disturb, so I don't know why that happened, because who knows. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to start over, but I'll be able to show my vinyl, CDs, which you can see those right there, posters, my instruments, books, that, and other stuff. So before I waste more time, I think I should just get started. Again, we got Led Zeppelin 2. This was the first vinyl I ever got. This ain't the first one I ever bought, but I'll show which one that is. But this was my first vinyl I ever got. Led Zeppelin 2 is one of my favorite Led Zeppelin albums of all time. Here's the vinyl itself. And it comes with a card for some reason. I don't know if there's a reason behind it or what, but this is the card. I guess it's cool, I guess. So, when I have to put a vinyl back in, I have to set the phone down. So, sorry if you see this a lot, because this video takes like an hour or something, which you'll probably know that, because when you click on the video, it shows how long the video is. So hopefully this is my second, because this is my second attempt, and hopefully it's the last attempt, because I don't want to have to do this again, because I get tired from talking, which I could probably do this silently, but that's kind of boring. Next we have Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. Best album of all time to own on vinyl. Comes with 2 posters and the vinyl. Now these, I hate having to pull out because it's hard to open these for some reason. Oh, just in case if you're like a thud or something, it's my cat. Oh, if you hear me cough or blow my nose or something, sorry about that. My room is like stuffy. Don't know why. Alright. Here's one of the 2 posters. Sorry about that. I have the camera in 0.5 so you can see it a lot better. Yeah, that's a cool little poster. There we go. Next poster, I have to open it up. So sorry if this takes a long while. Now we got pictures of the band. Now, I'm gonna be real. I don't know most of the members. I only know like Rogers and David Gilmour. Cause there's sometimes I'll know a lot about the band, but Pink Floyd is like, I'm not real like that much of a Pink Floyd fan, but I still like their music and I will own all of it at some point. Ugh, my nose is getting stopped up again. Oh, and by the way, the reason I show like the front and back of the vinyl and stuff is because there's people who like probably don't own this, and if they want to see like the inside of it, so if they want to like see what it looks like before they buy it, they'll be able to know. So if something's missing, they will know. And also, it's like if you want it to be a surprise, then sorry, but that's the fun of it, like either being able to see what's in it, so when you see it, you'll be like, okay, so everything's in it. Or if you don't see videos of it, then it'll be like a surprise. But anyways, next we have Black Sabbath Paranoid. I think I wish I could own Master of Reality on vinyl, but I don't got it. For those who didn't know, which it's kind of obvious, Ozzy is in Black Sabbath. Cause see, I never knew until like a few years later, cause I was young, but I think Ozzy was like 20 when he made this. And this time, I'm gonna show the vinyl, cause last time, in the last recording, I forgot to show, which it didn't really matter, but yeah. Cause I feel like everyone owns this album, in my opinion. And I think it comes with like yeah, it comes with this. So does the band. Also does that. But I think this is what the vinyl goes in. But I just haven't put it in there for some reason, so I probably won't. But if I do, then no one will ever know. Unless they watch the old videos. I'm trying to be quick because I wasted like 3 minutes talking. This is always so hard to get back in. Now, next are my favorite 4 vinyls I own, but I have to do them one at a time. Hold up, I have to blow my nose again. Sorry about that. We have Pantera's Metal Magic. Pretty underrated era from Pantera. And I do this every video, but if this is your first one, or if you've seen my other videos, but if you haven't, so if you want to read this, just pause the video. I think this is easier than me just holding it, because every time I make one of these, I hold it. This comes in a white vinyl, and this is the only one out of the 4 with white colored vinyl. Everything else is like red. Sorry if I take a long time. I'm trying to be fast so I can catch up to where I was in the first video, because I think it was like 20 minutes in and it stopped. Hopefully I can get through the vinyl and get to the CDs, because maybe if I can get through the vinyl, and if I miss the CDs, I guess I can make a 2-part video. Alright, we got Projects in the Jungle. Ahead of its time. Album starts off with All Over Tonight, which is in drop D, which I don't think that was like around much at the time. If you want to read this, pause the video. I don't know why they called it a cheesy hair metal album. I mean, yeah, it's hair metal, but it's not cheesy. Like I've said, red vinyl, which it would have been reasonable if they put this as yellow vinyl, because the others after this are like red album covers, so they should have just done, because I know they did white for Metal Magic, they should have done yellow for Projects in the Jungle. The other 2 are fine with being red, I guess. Next, we got my favorite 80s Pantera album, I'm the Night, which is the red album cover. So, and today, when I was recording this the first time, I realized Come On Eyes is misspelled. That's how you can tell these are bootlegs sometimes. Because see, that should be a C right there, and that's a D. There's probably some other misspelleds on here that I don't know about. But this one out of the 4 is like the most messed up bootleg I know. See, if you want to read this, just pause it, because on the back there's more stuff, but it's like real messed up. See, here's the band at the time. That is Dimebag, or Diamond Daryl, because that's what he's called at the time. This should be Terry Lee, which is this guy right here. But that's Dimebag twice. And then this didn't even happen yet. This was the next album that Phil was in the band. Terry Lee hasn't left the band yet, so why is he on there? Once again, red vinyl. This just makes no sense. Like, just at least make it reasonable. I mean, I'm okay with owning the bootleg, because it's better than nothing, because either way, bootlegs or not, they're still hard to find, because I had only one 80s Pantera vinyl for the whole 2023 up until December when I found these three right there. See, that's how long it took me to find those, because they're hard to find on CD and vinyl. See, this one was the first one I bought. Got this back in March of 2023, right after my birthday. As you can see, there's the picture that's on this vinyl right here, which that's the wrong album. If you want to read this, just pause it. Once again, red vinyl. I just don't know why. It's well, like two of them, like one of them's white, which makes sense because like there's some white on Metal Magic's cover. Just why? I mean, red's my favorite color and all that, but it doesn't have to be like that. Alright, now we're moving on from Pantera because I don't have their 90s albums on vinyl yet. But here we got my favorite band, Metallica, their debut album. They should have credited Dave back then. Like, you can't even tell he wrote the album sometime. Cool pictures. There's Cliff, my favorite member of Metallica, even if he's not in it anymore. Oh, here's the lyrics. And there's Dave Mustaine's credit. There it is again. There's Phantom Lord right there. And he wasn't credited on Metal Militia for a long time. Here's the vinyl. I only have 2 colored Metallica vinyls, which I won't say what they are or what album they are, but you could probably guess. But the next album / next vinyl is one of my favorite albums of all time. That will never change. It's always going to be like this. Ride the Lightning, one of my favorite albums of all time. And this was my most listened to album of 2022 because this is just my favorite album. Like, For Whom the Bell Tolls, it's always going to be my favorite song because Cliff is one of the best bass players of all time. He can shred on a bass with just his 2 fingers or 3. It's the band at the time. I don't know why Kirk's in his underwear. There's the lyric sheet. I remember the night I pulled this out, which was like New Year's. Yeah, I remember I played it on vinyl. Once again, normal vinyl. But amazing album overall. This album, I will always give a 10 out of 10 every song. Just an amazing album for its time. Just like the opening song, it's nice and slow, and it kicks right into the best thrash song of all time, Fight Fire with Fire. You heard that? Excuse me. Now this, everyone calls the best metal album of all time. Master of Puppets. And this was Cliff Burton's last album. Rest in peace, Cliff. But you did leave some good songs. I think that's when they threw the pig head on stage. It's a lyric sheet. I think I'll put this backwards too. Now this one's the colored vinyl. It's called Battery Bricked Vinyl. It's pretty cool. Oh, and the next vinyl is not a studio album. It's like a live album I got for Christmas one year. I don't know why it's so hard to put these up. No wonder it takes forever. this is the part where the video ended last time, so let's hope there's no bad luck this time. And hopefully this gets uploaded. This is live at the Hammersmith Odeon, London, September 21st, 1986. This was 6 days before Cliff died, but it's a good live album. It's kind of crappy though, to be honest, because it's like it cuts half of the songs out sometimes. Like there'll be a full song and then it's cut out. Just dumb. Next we have the 598 EP Garage Days Revisited. It's the first appearance of Jason Newsted. It's a cool vinyl, but if you want to be like if you like the Metallica covers, just get Garage Inc. or Garage Incorporated. But it's cool to own both if you're a collector like me. Now this, I'm only gonna pull out the two because like there's like two vinyls in here, but I'm only gonna pull out the one. Get it one. I don't even know what that noise was. Anyways. There's the band at the time. You mean no bass? Because there is no bass on the album. I don't even know why they said Jason Newsted bass. They should have said barely audible bass, because Larsen is whining over his drums. I mean, Jason can play some good bass, but I still think Cliff is better. I think Jason's like my top three, because like Cliff is number one, Rob is like number two because he plays like Cliff, and then Jason because he uses a pick, but that doesn't really matter. The Black Album. Sorry if you can see me. Oh, and I'm wearing an Justice for All shirt. Whoops, pulled out two. Great. Anyways, this one I got from Walmart. You can't tell because it's colored, but you can't really tell. But I know it's colored because on my door, which is covered in stickers for some reason, you can tell. What if I have an idea? I don't even think it's still. Oh, see, you can kind of tell it's colored. But not that much. Not that much. And I'm trying to be careful with the vinyls because if you touch them wrong, then they're screwed. They're not going to play right. Did I flip it to the back? Probably not. I'm trying to be as slow and careful as I can be because my music means a lot to me more than anything else. So if something happens to it, then I'm gonna have a hissy fit. Next we got Metallica's most underrated album. I don't care what people say it is. Underrated. Load. I think it's like a nice album to just like put on, like chill a little bit. Like, yeah, there's some like rock songs. Well, duh, it's a metal album, but it's somewhat rock. Hold up, I gotta wipe my nose. But some songs are like just good to chill to, like Hero of the Day, Mama Said. And the lyric sheet just sucks. Like there's barely any lyrics on there. There's like maybe like a few lines from the song. Like, what is this? Cool photos, but still, what is that lyric sheet? Oh, and did you know this is like the album cover with the most people on it? If you don't know, look it up. Cool vinyl though. Cool album, cool vinyl. Which this album I think is cool to own on vinyl either way, because I don't know. I want to own Reload, which I wish I did own it, but I will one day. Oh my god. This one, I'm gonna probably have the most trouble getting back in because it takes forever, because dang thing wants to slide in. Alright, I got it in as good as I could. Now we're moving on to Metallica's most hated album of all time, which I kind of like it though, so you can call me weird or whatever. But Saint Anger is so overhated and underrated, it's actually insane. Like, you could tell what they were going through at the time. That's the point of the album. But Lars, your snare, dude. You need to tune that thing. They should do Saint Anger again, just with a new snare. That's the only thing. Purified is probably like the only worst song on the album, in my opinion. Oh, and this one is colored, but I bought this at a record store, so I don't know why it's colored. And you can tell I'm a Metallica fan, because there's some albums that not even like a Metallica fan would buy. But like, I'm a true fan. I'll buy anything Metallica, even if it sucks, just because I'm a collector as well. That's also the reason. But also because most people don't give that stuff a chance, you know? This is probably like the coolest vinyl. Death Magnetic. This one I got back in September of last year, which I want to go back because I miss September. It was a good month for me. Normal vinyl. Oh, I forgot. This doesn't have a lyric sheet because the lyrics in the gatefold. I'm an idiot. This sound's going to drive me insane. I'm trying to hurry because I have a few more vinyls left. Because I'm almost done with Metallica, but then I have another band after. Actually, two bands. One you could probably guess because it's next to Metallica. Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This is a cool album to own on vinyl as well. Because it's cool to own this album on different platforms because the album cover is different each time. Because on CD, there's two separate ones. On vinyl, there's two separate ones if you get the deluxe one. And I think this is a good album if you just take the time and listen to it. There's Lars, but he's complaining about Napster. Colored vinyl. This one's like a light orange. I don't know why these are colored, because I didn't buy these from Walmart or something. Unless they got them from there, then it makes more sense. Oh, I saw the photo shoot for this album cover, and it's like, it's pretty cool. It's just kind of weird how they made it, I guess. The next vinyl I haven't touched in so long, it's actually insane. S&M 2. Now this one, I'm not pulling everything out because this one will take forever to put back because it's so huge. S&M 1 is just better in my opinion, which I don't even own that on vinyl either, which I want to, but I can't. This one's colored as well, but I'm not pulling this one out because this one is like the hardest to pull out, but I think I pulled it out before. So if you want to see that, just look at the old videos. Now this is Metallica's most recent album, 72 Seasons. This one is like red-ish black. I'm not pulling this one out either, because like the CD though, the CD is like the hardest to get out. You know what? I think I will pull it out. Just I'm not getting the lyric sheet out, but you can tell it's like a reddish, and there's like black squiggly lines. And the cool thing about the vinyl version is that, like, if you were to stretch it out, you can see all the burnt items. All right, we're done with Metallica. If you want to guess the next band, I'll give you like 10 seconds. Did you guess it? Because if you guessed, if you guessed Megadeth, you're correct. Excuse me on that one, sorry. But, this is probably one of the best debut albums of all time, because it starts off with the piano, and then next thing you know, you're hearing the fastest guitar riff of your life. It's a cool album. The lyric sheet is legit the vinyl covering, and it's normal vinyl as well, if you're wondering, because it's kind of hard to see. The one thing I hate about this vinyl is these boots, because it's not the censored version, which that one sucks too. That's why I want an original copy, but it sounds so bad. Next, we got Peace Sells, an iconic album cover, and probably one of their best in my opinion. But like there's two Megadeth albums is like the hardest to rank if it's your favorite or your second favorite. Here's I think the lyric sheet too. Yup. Normal vinyl as well. Peace Sells is like one of my favorite Megadeth albums, but this one is one of their best as well. Rust in Peace, like this and Peace Sells are like one of their best albums of all time, that it's so hard to rank that you can't even deny which one is first or second. Which I think Rust in Peace is like their best, like number one, but Peace Sells is like second. You cannot compare. Well, also Countdown, but Countdown's not really like the best. Like that's like always gonna be like top 3 no matter what. Alright, the next band is another thrash band, which they're popular but not popular. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds, no, actually 6 seconds for this one, because that's kind of a hint. Did you guess it? If you guessed Slayer, you're right. This is Show No Mercy. This one is like you can tell from the start that they're trying their hardest. I mean, this one's cool because it like comes with this poster, which I'm not pulling this one out because it's just the album cover. This, I think it's it's the lyric sheet with some photos. Look at Jeff. Rest in peace, Jeff. There's Dave Lombardo rocking that Motorhead shirt. Metal Blade Records. I think the Metal Blade Records era is pretty good because it's just like pure and raw. I'm trying to hurry so we can get to the CDs because Slayer is the last few of the vinyls, so I'll be done soon. This is the most recent vinyl I've bought because for some reason this is the only vinyl I've bought this entire summer break. I don't know why. I haven't been to the record store in a while, and when I did go to the record store, I didn't buy anything. Which I want to buy Seasons in the Abyss on vinyl, but this is still a cool vinyl because the album cover is just awesome. But this is the same thing as like the Show No Mercy one. So you got the poster / album cover. the band at the time. Look at Dave. Oh, if you don't know what Slatanic is, that was their members club, I think. Here we got the lyric sheet. I don't know why Chemical Warfare is on here. Like, it's not even on here, I don't think. And if it is, then I'm gonna have to listen to this again. But I don't know why they don't show the lyrics to Aggressive Perfector. Like, is it really that bad? Like, why not show the lyrics? I might have an idea. I might write down the lyrics to Aggressive Perfector on a piece of paper. So if I want to look at the song, I'll be able to. Next is their best album of all time. And I wish it was Hella Waits, but that's like my second favorite. I don't know why. But Rain and Blood. Oh my god. This album I've listened to so many times. It's actually unbelievable. Because like back when I was in I'm going into 9th grade, so I'll be a freshman. But my 8th grade year, I have, in my second semester, is when I just would leave my AirPod in, listen to music. This album I listen to the most because it's so fast and you can finish it so many times. It's just an iconic album. Like, it's so good. Like, no one could pull this off. I mean, they probably could now, but back in the 80s, I don't think you could pull that off. Next, we got South of Heaven, which the vinyl I like because there's no little red barrier saying South of Heaven or the band logo, which you can tell it's Slayer. You can see it right there. Another iconic album as well. Oh yeah, I didn't pull the thing out for that, which this is like a clear vinyl, and I think this is like a normal vinyl. But yeah. Now this one, I can't pull anything out. Well, I think I could, but I can't turn it around because I think there's like a dead body. And if I pull it out, there's like a picture of a dude who cut his like arm and put Slayer into it. I can't show that because I don't know what that would do. So, which I might show it on the CD though, because CD I'll be like quick and go. Well, this I probably could as well. So, all right. Now the vinyl is done, thank God. So if this video ends, I'll like cut out the CD part if it ends while I'm doing the CDs. And then I'll do 2 parts, which I don't want to do that, but I ain't got a choice. So I'm gonna put the vinyls back, take a quick drink, and get started with the CDs. Dang, these are heavy. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick drink of my drink, and we'll get started. Without fail, every time I make a video, I either have to blow my nose, drink a drink, or I have to end it quickly because I start getting sick. Okay, we have the first band of CDs. Now, in my closet, which that's where I keep my CDs, except these, I have separate stacks of stuff. So if I have a band and I own a lot of the band stuff, they get their own stack. And if they don't have that many albums, I'll just make a like genre stack, and then I'll just make a random stack. So this one is its own stack. So this might be like the longest one, I think. Well, not too long because it's CDs, they'll be quick. But for some reason, this is like the band I own the most from. And if you want to guess the band, you can. I'll probably give hints because you can't just guess a band and be like, Slayer, and it won't be Slayer. Sorry about that. I have to blow my nose again. I just don't understand why my nose is always so runny when I make these videos, but any other time, it doesn't happen. Shoot. I should have put a band-aid on one of my fingers because I broke my finger now. And every time I'm trying to grab a CD, the dang thing acts stupid. Alright, the band is from the 60s. They were popular in the 60s. They defined a generation. Your grandma probably knows them, from the UK. And they were big in the 60s and they broke up at the beginning of the 70s. Two of their members are dead, 2 of them are alive, and they did solo projects. Did you guess them? If you guessed the Beatles, you're correct. I have 2 separate stacks because the stack is so long because I keep getting more. So let's just get started because my voice is starting to give out. Yeah, Please Please Me. With the Beatles. Yeah, the CDs, I'm gonna be fast because I can just open them, close them, be done. Hard Day's Night. Because I took long enough with the vinyl, and I'm gonna probably get sick soon because when I get too hot, I'll get sick. So, just saying. Beatles for Sale. Help. This is the first Beatles CD I ever bought. Rubber Soul. Hold up 1 second. I was just making sure that that no one pulled up because my dogs will bark. Next is like one of my favorite Beatles CDs I own because it's pretty cool. Yesterday and Today. Which this one's like a vinyl. I'm trying to open it. Revolver. Sergeant Pepper's. Magical Mystery Tour. A White Album. Trying to be quick because I want to get through the CDs and stuff with everything. Abbey Road, iconic album cover. I think Her Majesty is like a rare track. Yellow Submarine. And yes, I wish I could get this sticker off, but I can't. Sadly. Let It Be, one of my favorites. Past Masters Volume 1 and 2. These have like unreleased songs, I think. Alright, let me put this stack back in my closet and we'll move on to the next stack of Beatles CDs. Alright, we have the Beatles live at the BBC. I got this one most recently, which is pretty cool. Beatles Anthology 1. And the Fat Boy cases, which these I won't open because they're kind of hard to open. Free as a Bird single. And I think this one has the Christmas song for some reason, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Anthology 2. Anthology 3, which is pretty cool. 1, which is all their #1 songs. Got this at the beach last year. Let It Be Naked. Which I like this one more because it's also got Don't Let Me Down. Love, which was another first one I bought. I bought this and Help on the same day. On Air Live at the BBC Volume 2. Which this one's pretty cool. And I got this one most recently as well. Free as a Bird single. Live at the BBC 1 and 2. I got most recently. The Beatles Red album. I'm gonna call it that. Which I got this with my own money after Christmas. Like it was December still. And the Blue album. Weezer reference. Anyways. The next band will be... They started in the 70s. Their singer died in 1980. They made their biggest album the same year. And they're still going strong. Their guitarist is the one who does the duck walk, and his brother died. And I think their drummer got arrested. Oh, and their bass player's name is Cliff Williams. And their drummer, Phil Rudd. I know. Did you guess the band? If you guessed AC/DC, you are correct. And yes, I know all their members except... Like, I know their original members. Bon Scott, Cliff Williams, Phil Rudd, Malcolm Young, and... Angus Young, and then Brian Johnson. I don't know their other members, but I know those. High Voltage, this was my dad's. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Iconic album. I think this is their only album with their longest song, which is Ain't No Fun Waiting to Be a Millionaire. Sorry if my phone keeps falling. I'm trying to keep it up. Let There Be Rock. There's Angus right there. Oh, and these are the cool CDs because they got the album cover, CD artwork, and stuff. This was my dad's too. Power Ridge. This was the last AC/DC CD for the Bon Sky era I bought. But the last AC/DC album I ever bought was, you'll see, Highway to Hell. This one, if I showed my grandma, I would be hearing a whole lecture on why I shouldn't own that. And I bought the shirt too, so whatever. Back in Black, their breakthrough album with Brian Johnson. I think this is my mom's friend CD, which they gave to me. Now this is the last AC/DC album I've bought for now, because I still gotta buy compilations of live albums for those about to rock. Now, I liked the song, but when I bought this CD, which I gotta hear a good listen of the song, and oh my god, it's just amazing. Flick of the Switch. Now, for some reason, after For Those About to Rock, the albums did not do as well for some reason, which they have good songs. 74 Jailbreak, which has Bon on it, which has the best song, Jailbreak. I don't know the others. Fall on the Wall. For some reason, I like this album cover. See, there's Cliff right there, if you can see him. For your, well, Who Made Who, but For Those About to Rock is on there. This is my dad's. Blow Up Your Video. I have the shirt for this album. It's pretty good album. The Razor's Edge. Now this one was popular as well. See, I try to get the sticker off. It's got Thunderstruck, Fire Your Guns, Money Talks, Got You by the Boss. Now this one, when I bought it, did not have that thing, so I'm mad about that. So next time I go to that store, I might take it out and put in a different CD, just so I can have it. Ball Breaker, which this one I already had on CD, which it was my dad's, but it didn't have an album cover. It was just the CD, but this I'm glad I have, because now I can tell it's in my collection. Stiff Upper Lip. One of these songs got banned. Safe in New York. Yep, that was the one. Sorry if you can see myself. Black Ice. This was the first CD I bought from this store I buy most of my CDs from, because they were selling this for $1, and at Walmart they sell it for like almost $12. That's insane. Rock or Bust. I got this at a Family Dollar, and that is where I started buying my CDs, was Family Dollar, which I think they shut down. And yes, I know I started from like convenience stores and stuff, but who cares? That's what got me started. That's where I found the Weezer's Blue album and Nirvana MTV Unplugged, and that's what got me started. Power Up. I want to get AC/DC Live, because that's a good album. But now we're moving on to, I'm not gonna make you guess anymore, because that sounds kind of stupid now I think about it, because who's gonna leave a comment anyways? But next is Slayer. Slayer's one of my favorite bands. they started becoming my favorite this year because I started listening to their entire albums all the way through in class. And I can give you a story about that. Now for Slayer, I have all their studio albums, all their live albums, EPs. I'm pretty sure. I know I'm missing some singles and stuff, and like some Japanese stuff, but who cares? I'll find those eventually because I like having bonus tracks. Now, here's the story on how I got into Slayer, because like I knew who they were before, but this year it's like, because and in school I would sneak my AirPod, because music helps me do stuff. Like it helps me work, helps me write, helps me do a lot. And when I started 8th grade, the first semester sucked because I couldn't listen to music. Second semester, I started listening to Alice in Chains, and I would listen because I would connect it to the school iPad because that's what we have to use, which now I can't do that because they removed Bluetooth. But I would go on YouTube online because they would watch your screen because you can't just pull out your phone. So I would do that, put on a full album, and just let it play. And that's how I got into Alice in Chains. But then I started doing that for Slayer, and then I got into World Painted Blood, Christ Illusion, definitely Seasons in the Abyss, because I did not like most of the songs on that album until I listened to it all the way through. So before it turns into an hour, I should just get started. Alright, I have Show No Mercy. Amazing debut album as well. They hit it off big, even though this sounds like new wave British heavy metal. Sorry. Now for some reason, when I ordered this, it took a few weeks. But when you smell the CD, it smells so old. And this is from 2021. So I don't understand. And this is new. Like, it was wrapped in everything. Next we have Haunting the Chapel. Amazing EP. Amazing. Like, without fail. It's amazing. Live Undead. Amazing live album. Now this one, I don't want to show the artwork because it's like kind of gruesome, but I don't care. It's artwork. It's not real. It's a good album though. I remember, and now when I started listening to Slayer in class, when I heard this album, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Rain and Blood. This is the expanded edition with Aggressive Perfector and Criminally Insane, but it's remixed. South of Heaven. See, this is why I like the vinyl, because see, that's not there and that's not there. But I love that album. Seasons in the Abyss. Sorry about that. I don't know why. I think because I'm hungry, my voice is going in and out, and my mind's all over the place, because, man, I'm not ready for 9th grade. Oh my god. Sorry about that. Seasons in the Abyss. I wish I could cut that out, but I can't, so I have to go with it. And next we have Decade of Aggression. This was going to be I think it was gonna be called, I forgot, but it was gonna be named like that Motley Crue greatest hits thing or whatever. But they couldn't do it. Divine Intervention. Now this one I can show the back. See, there's this is real, so I'm gonna be quick. But next we got Undisputed Attitude. It's a good covers album. I mean, punk is pretty good. Now, I have 2 copies of Diablos and Musica. Now, one is from a store I got, but the other I ordered off of eBay from Germany, which I love Germany. And it has the song Wicked. Now, I might have 3 copies of this album at some point because I want to have that bonus song. Same with God Hates Us All. Yeah, the album cover is kind of offensive, but I'm still a Christian, so. Because this has like 15 songs on the Japanese version, so I might try to buy that. Christ Illusion. Yes, I know. Yeah, that's what Slayer's known for. They're like messed up lyrics and album covers, but that's the point. World Painted Blood. I just started getting into this album again because of World Painted Blood and the song Psychopathy Red. I think that's the name of the song, because that riff, oh my gosh. Repentless, yes, that's Jesus on the cover. I can't make up the rules. That's what they want to do. And the Repentless Trilogy. Now this is an awesome album artwork. I don't care. It's awesome. It's really cool. Now next is Metallica, and they are like, I own a lot of their albums as well, but most of them. Okay, so for Metallica, since I have so much, I have to do 2 separate stacks, which that's okay. But I can stack them into one big stack. It's just when I put them in my closet, because of these, they move kind of weird. Might have to blow my nose again and drink something because my throat's getting kind of dry. Because I've been talking for like an hour, but that's okay. Because I do it for whoever watches this, and also because I don't care about the views. I just like showing my music because that's the fun of it, because that's how much I love music that I'll do anything to show how much I love it. Because yes, I spend an hour doing this stuff, but it's worth it though. I'm trying to be quick because after I do Metallica, you're probably going to see it in the background once, because I have to get a stack of CDs out, but I also have to go in my closet because there's like 2 stacks I can't really get into, but I get into what I can. So sorry if I don't show everything. All right, 2 separate stacks. We have Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. Yes, I'm not showing these because they're hard to pull out. Garage Revisited, and Just for All. Black Album. Metallica 3-disc version. Metallica Live, Binge and Purge, Load, Reload, Whiskey in the Jar single, and Garage Inc. Before I show that stack, I have to blow my nose. Sorry. I have to put this stack back. Well, not back. I have to like move it out the way because I have to get into a huge stack after this. S&M, Saint Anger, Some Kind of Monster, Death Magnetic, Lulu. No, yes, I know I own Lulu, but I'm a collector. I had to buy it because Metallica's on it, and because it's like, it's for a joke, because like, who would own that, you know? But whatever. Beyond Magnetic, Through the Never. This one I'm glad I own now, because I've been trying to get that for a very, very long time. Hardwired to Self-Destruct, Hardwired to Self-Destruct, bonus deluxe version, which has 3 discs instead of 2. Excuse me. And at least I have an extra copy, but you see how the album covers are different? Many Faces of Metallica. I know Metallica's not on it, but it says Metallica. S&M 2 and 72 Seasons. Now this one I can't pull out because it's like a puzzle to put it back together. Alright, next. Now just for context, this is what I have to do. I have to pull out this big stack, but I have to go through all these stacks. These two I'm gonna try to show, like I can show stuff from the top, but I can't show the whole thing. Alright, just letting you know, because I have to. And when I do get all these out of my closet, I have to put them in like their each band category. Sorry if this takes too long, I'm sorry. Okay, I have to put these in their normal order. Alright, we gotta start off with Korn. And yes, I know I'm not showing the disc, but I'm just trying to get through these so I can be done, because I want to be able to show some other stuff, because why not? And because I have to. Follow the Leader, Issues, Untouchables, Greatest Hits Volume 1. See on the other side. Path of Totality and Requiem, I think that's what it's called. Crap. Dropped my Follow the Leader CD. Yeah, I know it sounds like I'm doing a lot, but I'm just trying to be quick because I want to be done before 3 o'clock. $3 bill, y'all. Significant other. Chocolate Starburst and hot dog flavored water. And I know I forgot to announce biscuit, but I'm just trying to be quick. Alright, next we have Slipknot, Iowa, Volume 3 of the Subliminal Verses. This is the deluxe version. All Hope Is Gone. This was my dad's. Point 5, the Gray Chapter. This one has bonus stuff on it. We Are Not Your Kind. Wish I had the Japanese version with the bonus song. The End So Far. And yes, I dropped it again. Disturbed, The Sickness. It's the only Disturbed one I have. Race Against the Machines. I have to be quick with this one because it's an actual burning body. Crap. Evil Empire. Deftones, Around the Fur. White Pony. Linkin Park, Hybrid Theory. Meteora. And System of a Down. Toxicity. Still This Album. Mesmerize. Hypnotized. Alright, I'm gonna come back for these because I'm gonna show the stacks. So these are my greatest hits CDs, which is right here. Let me move this. And here's my other stack. Now, from Oasis to the top, I'll show that. So just let me put these up and we'll get to the others and get to the last 2 huge stacks, and then I'll be done, hopefully. And also I gotta show the CDs next to my bed, which I probably won't pull those out this time, which you can just see them in old videos because I've showed these before. And sorry that the camera just fell. Trying to set it up because I'm trying to make it where it's like less dark. Whoops. I did not mean to do that at all. Sorry if this takes a little while. I wish I could cut this out, but I can't because I don't know how to edit. I'm hoping this doesn't turn into a 2-hour video, but even if it does, at least it'll be my first. The next band's gonna be Van Halen, just letting you know. I'm almost done. I'm just trying to get the stack ready from where I'm at, so I don't have to do all of there. Sorry if it took a long time. I was just trying to get the next stack in the right order, because I keep them from their first to their last, but when I do the videos, I have to put them from their first to last, like last to first, like, because I go from that. I already got Van Halen 2, Women and Children first, my favorite. Fair warning, and yes, I know I'm being quick, but I'm just trying to finish because, like, I have a bunch of stacks, so I'm just trying to not waste any more time than I already have. Divers Down, 1984, 5150, 8812, Falling Along with O'Connor Knowledge, or, you know, the F word. Van Halen Live right here, right now. Balance, Best of Volume 1. I never knew Human Beings was on here when I saw Van Halen 3, their worst album. Best of Both the Worlds, with Eddie's iconic signature guitar look and A Different Kind of Truth, which for some reason this wasn't on streaming services for a good while, so I'm glad I had the CD when that happened. Sorry for the darkness, I know. I'm just trying not to drop them. All right. Next is my thrash metal section, which I put like a few different genres in it for some reason, but it's supposed to be thrash. So the bands in here are Megadeth, Anthrax, Rammstein, which that's industrial metal, Tool, and Mayhem. Sorry if this takes a long while. I try my hardest to be quick. All right. Okay, so we have Killing Is My Business. Business is good. Peace sells, but who's buying? Yes, I'm trying to be quick. So far, so good. So what? Rust in Peace. Countdown to Extinction. Euthanasia. Hidden Treasures. Cryptic Writings. Whoops. If that messed up, I'll fix it. Risk. Capital Punishment, the Megadeth Years. United Abominations. Endgame, which is my most recent. Oops, I hit my phone. Super Collider. Dystopia. The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. Alright, I'm gonna keep this one out, I think, just in case if I have to move it for the last two stacks. Just in case. Alright, Anthrax, Spreading the Disease, which I got most recently, which is my favorite Anthrax album, and I heard this all the way through the day I bought it. Among the Living, Steady Euphoria, Return of the Killer A's. Next we have Rammstein, we have Snishlet, I think that's how you say it. Engel, Du Hast. Alright, next we have Tool. I think you can tell what album it is, I just don't know how to say it, sorry. One of their best, probably the best metal album. Next we have the most controversial band I own. Mayhem. Now I have to show this one quick because it's real chopped off hands, and my mom never knew when she bought it. Death Crush, which I'll show these because these are like hard to get, I guess. Well, you can get them off of Amazon, but yeah. De Mysterious Dom Satanas, rest in peace Euronymous, and Pele, because one killed himself and one got stabbed. Bunch of church orders burned to the ground. Churches have been burnt, which that's, I mean, yes, I know I'm a Christian, but I mean, you can like any music you want, you know? Alright, next is my grunge section, and then I have those two big stacks, and then I'm gonna do the CDs next to my bed, show a few music stuff, or I probably won't, but if I do, I do, and if I don't, sorry. Just trying to be quick. Ooh, this stack just gets bigger and bigger every single time. Whoops, I did not mean to drop that. Yeah, like before, I have to put these in their separate things, because I don't want them in one big stack. For some reason, I have bands that people like and only own like 2 albums. For some reason. Alright, let's start off with the bottom to the top. Alright, so we got Live, throwing Cooper. Let me move this like this so you can't see everything. The Black Crows, Sick Your Moneymaker. I think they're considered as grunge, so I just have them in grunge. 3 Snakes and 1 Charm. Next we have the Smashing Pumpkins, their best 2 albums, Siamese Dream and Melancholy and Infinite Sadness, one of the best. Alright, next we have Stone Temple Pilots, Core. I don't know what that is, hope that doesn't get me age restricted. And Purple. Next we have Soundgarden. I think it's Bad Moto Finger, which I got this recently. This one has 2 discs, but for some reason when I bought it, the thing is broke, and I don't know how to fix it. I've tried. Yes, it comes with this and this. Sorry, this takes too long. And I think it's Super Unknown. Yeah. Next we got Pearl Jam. I have their best 3 albums. 10, their MTV Unplugged, because you gotta have an MTV Unplugged. Versus and Vitology, which is the most recent and the most thickest CD I have. Like, oh my god. And it comes with this. Oh my gosh. Well, it was $1 though, which was pretty cool to find, I guess, for that price, because it's a good album. Next we have the biggest grunge band everyone knows, but they shouldn't be that big. Bleach by Nirvana. Oops, never mind. Sorry, I had to cover that up. I didn't even realize. Incesticide. In Utero. In Utero 20th Anniversary Edition. One sec. MTV Unplugged, which was the first CD I ever bought. Nirvana, Icon, and yes, I put the Foo Fighters with Nirvana because Dave Grohl was in the band. Next, we have my favorite grunge band, which should be the popular one because they're the best. Alice in Chains. We got Facelift, Sap, Dirt, which was the first one I ever bought. Jarflies, which is one of my favorites. Their debut, not their debut, self-titled, that's what I meant. MTV Unplugged, which this was my dad's. Black is Where the Blue. The Devil Put Dinosaurs Here. Rainier Fog. Alright, now we're moving on to the big stacks. So these are gonna have to stay right here. So if you see them, sorry. Alright, let's do this. I'm just gonna let you know, I'm gonna be showing Motley Crue, but probably the next time I do this, I'll probably have their first 5 albums, which I do want. So just letting you know ahead of time. Sorry, how about I just do this so you can see the CDs right here. And I guess my Prime bottles, if you want to see those. Excuse me, my gosh. Oops. Sorry, Slayer. Yeah. I think this is good enough. Okay, we're almost done here. Thank God, because I just want to be finished. Alright, hope you didn't see myself, which you probably did. Just trying to put all these bands together. And thank God I know what goes where. But I'm gonna have to do it like this. Alright, we have the Beast of Dio / Best, Lamb of God, Omens, Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast, and Iron Maiden, Power Slave, Judas Priest, British Steel, Point of Entry, Screaming for Vengeance, Defender of the Faith, Painkiller, and Jugulator. I think this is their rarest album. Alright, let me go put these back real quick. Alright, next we have Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Master Reality, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, Sabotage, Never Say Die, 13, which is the deluxe version, and the Ultimate Collection. Yes, I only own the Ozzy years at the moment, but Ozzy is my favorite, so might as well. Alright, next is Ozzy's studio albums, like solo albums. which I have all of them, thank God. Wizard of Oz, Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, The Ultimate Sin, Tribute, No Rest for the Wicked, No More Tears, Osmosis, Down to Earth, The Cover, Black Rain, Scream, Ordinary Man, Patient number 9. All right. So we have Faith No More, The Real Thing, Skid Row, Slave to Grind, Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil, Girls, 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 Dr. Feelgood, and finally Pantera for this stack. Metal Magic, Projects in the Jungle, On the Night, Power Metal, the complete studio albums 1990 through 2000, and yes, out them all. And we have the Walk EP. Okay, now we're down to the last and final stack. Let me go get that, and I'm gonna put all of these up at the end of the video. Well, when I'm done with the video, because I'm just gonna show the last stack beside my bed, and I'm done. I know, I'm gonna try to be quick. I'm almost done getting them. Trying. There's so many bands in this stack. I had to do so many separate stacks. Oh my gosh. Okay, last one. This one, you're probably going to see most of the bands while I'm showing one, but I can't help it. I have to do this. Because you see all this, I have to. Bounce, Bon Jovi, The Circle, and Have a Nice Day. And we have Boston, Thin Lizzy, Jailbreak, The Who, Who's Next, next we have, I think The Doors, Strange Days, Waiting for the Sun, The Soft Parade, The Future Starts Here. Alright, Rush 2112. Moving Pictures, Spirit of the Radio, Working Men, Scorpions Blackout. Alright, next we have Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, She Were Here, Animals, The Wall, The Division Bell, Us and Them, Symphonic, Pink Floyd, Echoes, Best of, Queen, News of the World, Miracle, Aerosmith, Toys in the Attic, Greatest Hits, Done with Mirrors, Permanent Vacation, Pump, Get a Grip, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Californication, alright, Def Leppard, Pyromania, Hysteria, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction, GNR Lies, Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, The Spaghetti Incident, Greatest Hits, Chinese Democracy. Now, I'm going to show the last stack in the closet because I might can just pull it out. So, one sec. I'm just trying to be quick, if you can't tell, because I'm almost through. Alright. I'm just going to show this one in a huge, quick little stack. Right here, next to my cat. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory. Wonderwall single. Nevermind the Bullocks, here's the Sex Pistols, 30 Seconds to Mars, Beautiful Lie. Fall Out Boy from Under the Court Tree, Anthony on High. My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, The Black Parade. Danger Days. Alright, that one's done. And then we have this quick little stack. Just one sec. Alright, we have Green Day Dookie, Insomniac, Warning, American Idiot, Weezer's Blue album, and Green album, Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil, Hail to the King. Alright, that one's done. Alright, now for the final ones. Led Zeppelin 2, Led Zeppelin 3, Led Zeppelin 4, Houses of the Holy, Physical Graffiti, Presence, Into the Outdoor, Coda, Kiss, Hotter Than Hell, Destroyer, Love Gun, Double Platinum, Kiss, Ace Frehley, Dynasty, Creatures of the Night, Hot in the Shade, You Wanted the Best, You Got the Best, MTV Unplugged, Psycho Circus, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, You're Gonna Get It, Damn the Torpedoes, Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever, Wildflowers, Michael Jackson, Thriller, Bad, Michael, Marcy's Playground, Steve Miller Band, Rolling Stones, Huey and the News, The Who, Cream, some weird compilations, and Kiss Alive 1 and 2. Alright, that is all of them. Here's something I drew. Here's Kiss Destroyer poster, Led Zeppelin. It's one of my guitars and my drums. Black Sabbath book, Master Puppets Funko, Kurt Cobain poster, guitars, amps. It's my Motley Crue picks, which move. Kiss guitar picks. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and my CD player. Alright, that's all my music, and I have to clean all this up and put it up. And yeah, that's my music. This I don't show because it's not mine, and I just have it there. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll do this again in a few months or a year, who knows when, but I know it will be probably in a few months. So till then, subscribe and wait till I upload another video, because I don't upload that much. I do on shorts sometimes, so you'll see those. So anyways, until next time, I guess just enjoy what I have out.